Hello, hello. Magdalena Vari. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Magdalena Vari. I'm transformational women's coach, and I help women live authentically, boost their self-confidence, and find their path and purpose in life. And today is, of course, Monday, so today is the time for my meeting with you. What's the topic? What's the topic today? Of course, I observe changes around. I don't know if you feel it, but a couple of last days I feel a really huge energy shift, and I woke up today like 3:30 a.m. and I couldn't sleep, and I feel this kind of excitement. I feel this kind of that new, something new is coming, something new is around the corner. And of course, I observe the planets, I observe what's happening. I'm, of course, watching what is happening in astrology as an ignorant, but I know that the planets do have some influence on us, and I really feel recently that something great has happened, and I'm really thrilled. I'm really excited. I have, as I said, I'm in this state of flow, and I'm writing a lot. I'm preparing a lot of things, and I hope that you are feeling also good. And I know that the global situation is still very uncertain, and many people are going through difficult times, but I hope that everything is okay with you. And today, of course, I'm going to talk about, again, comfort zone, because this topic is like coming all the time, and it's resonating with all what is happening now. On the other hand, I want to talk about control, or actually the lack of it, because I think from our human perspective, we like to have control. Hello, Leon. We love to have control, and this is something that brings us peace, yes. But nowadays we have such word that there is nothing like control, and we should remember one thing, that control is an illusion. It's absolute illusion. And of course, if your ego, if your brain needs some kind of stability, let's call it stability, you can cling to it somehow. But it's good at the same time that you know that this is only the illusion. So how I understand it, for example, you are setting some goal to yourself, and this is the goal that is important to you, and you want to achieve it, you are taking some steps to achieve it, and of course you have this sense of control. But from the universal perspective, your goal and the fact whether you achieve it or not is also dependent on a lot of other circumstances. And I'm not going to say that you don't have influence. Yes, you do, and probably you have far more influence that you may have, that you may think that you have, but you are not controlling everything. In fact, you are controlling only some small puzzles, which you can call your steps, which you can call your planning, which you can call your strategy. But in this world, there is, as I said, a lot more than what we think and what we wish to happen to us. Yeah, because that in our life actually we are receiving not exactly what we want, but what we need, and what we need to our growth, and what we need to develop as humans. Yeah. What's more, once I heard from some psychologist, and I would say that I agree with it, that in your life you don't achieve what you want, but you achieve what you expect. And I think it's also true, because our thoughts and our beliefs, of course, create our future, and sooner or later you will manifest in your life something that reflects what you think and what are your strongest beliefs. Yeah. And so coming back to control, there is nothing there is no such a thing like control, but in order not to make your ego go crazy, you can make a deal with your ego and say, all right, so I assume that I have some control, and if my goal comes true, if I achieve what I really want, it will prove that I have control. Yes. But if something goes wrong, inverted commas, but of course remember that the universe has your back, so nothing can actually go wrong. But from our human perspective, in the particular moment, something might go wrong. So you can say, okay, we didn't have any discussion about it, and we can forget about it. Yes. So this is as much as I wanted to say about control. What you can do instead, yeah, instead of clinging so strong to your goal or to what you want to achieve. Well, of course, everybody will tell you do not to get attached to your goal, because the more you are attached, the more difficult it will be for you to actually achieve it, because you will be creating a resistance. So when you set some goal, when you have something that you want to achieve, I think that the best the best thing, it is like in this metaphor, like you go to restaurant, you order some food, and you just forget about it. Yeah, you just wait without waiting till the waiter will bring you this to the table. Yes, and it's similar with this goal, that the moment you have shaped this goal, you should forget about it. As crazy as it may sound, and as weird as it may sound for your brain, I think this is the best option. This is the best option. And why it is the best option? Okay, forgetting about your goal is not something that you give up on it, that you stop taking the steps. Yeah, because as somebody said, that when you show up, when you take the steps towards achieving something, when you take one step, the universe takes 5. Yes, and I believe that the universe has our back. Yes, so I think that it's great hint that is so often underrated or not focused on. It's actually the journey. Yeah, enjoy the journey instead of waiting so anxiously for this goal to finally appear. And even when we think about time, of course, when we think about quantum physics, there is no time, but in our Earth experience, we do have linear time. We do have this experience. So, okay, when you compare the time, how much time you actually spend on this journey to achieving something, and how much time you achieve this. And of course, usually the journey is much, much longer. And if we keep running from one goal to another, without noticing the journey and without noticing the beauty of the journey, we are missing a lot of points. And in fact, we are wasting a lot of our time. Because, think about people who climb mountains, yes? And when you think about some peak, yeah, how much time you actually climb this mountain and how much time you are on the top. On the top you are a couple of minutes maybe. You take some pictures, you enjoy this spectacular view, but more or less it's over. And you need to spend many hours again on the way back. And when we think about, some huge, very high mountains, when the people are actually going for days, climbing up for days, and then going down for days. So the journey, the beauty lies in the journey. This is what I want to tell you today. And it doesn't matter what you want to achieve, what you are working on. If you can't enjoy these micro decisions, these micro steps that you are taking every day, so probably you will not be extremely happy even if you achieve this goal that was so important for you. Because when we keep on going, on running, you know what's going on? Very often we forget why we are doing it. We forget that we should, when we achieve it, we forget to celebrate. And this is, I think, a tendency that a lot of women also do. They forget to celebrate. Truth to lie, I don't know about men because I work with women only, but these go-getters, you set the goals, you're running, yeah, another goal, and again you set the other, but where is the place here to really celebrate, to enjoy, to savor this moment, yeah? So what I encourage you, of course, is first of all to make a deal with your brain and settle and arrange that the control is an illusion, because in fact it is. And this will give you more peace, and this will not lead you to disappointment. Yeah? You will not be disappointed. And the second thing is, when you have some journey, just enjoy the journey, yes? And don't get so attached to this outcome. Because what is more, one more thing. We never know what's good for us and for what is bad for us. Again, from our human perspective, we have some assumptions, yeah? This would do me good, this I want, this, yeah. But this is our human perspective. And we get in our life what we need most. I will repeat. We get in our life what we need most. And we never know what is good for us, because we just see this small piece we just see this one small puzzle. And our life, is a huge picture made of thousands of puzzles, yeah? And in this particular moment, we have very limited perspective. So, okay, these times are really demanding in terms of uncertainty, yeah? And many people say that, yeah, we were deprived of our peace, that we were taken out of our comfort zone, we were shaking up, yeah? But again, sometimes our comfort zone is something that is like our small prison, that is like some rusty place, and we settle down there because we think that maybe we are not good enough to ask for something better, or we just get used to, yeah? Probably you have had some situation in your life that at the beginning something was uncomfortable, and then you just got used to, yeah? It could be relationship and the behavior of your partner, but it could be also something physical, yeah? You are buying new shoes, a pair of new shoes, and at the beginning is, oh fuck, these shoes are really uncomfortable, but then you are kind of get used to this feeling of being pinched or something like that, yeah? So we can get used to being in small box. We can get used to not realizing, our values not being in alignment with them. And we can get used to such situation that it is how it is, yeah? It could be worse. And this is something really that I would like to tell you not to do this, yeah? Because don't settle for less, yeah, would be my message here. Don't settle for less, because of course when we grow, when we are growing, when we are learning, sometimes it is painful or it is difficult, because we are constantly exposed to something that is new and something that is uncertain and something that is just unknown, yes? But I think in our life, this learning, this experience of learning and growing is one of the most exciting and one of the most beautiful. So we shouldn't just deprive ourselves of this experience just because we want to keep some control that in fact we are not able to keep, yes. So just one more thing I would forget, yeah. Something that helps me in these times, and as you know, I told you I am Taurus and I have Uranus in my sign for I think 1 year, and it will be in my sign until 2026. So I've already got used to this situation, and Uranus is revolutionary. Uranus is something new. Uranus is, destroying all structures and building something new. But of course, everything is happening suddenly, and and the feeling is sometimes, you are like on a roller coaster. But one thing that actually helps me also to undergo these changes, and maybe it will help you, this is such approach, yeah? Good thing, bad thing, who knows? And probably in your life you had some experience. You can share in the comments, yes, whether you felt like that the particular moment, this experience was difficult, this experience was challenging. You didn't know what to do, but after some time you realized that it was such a useful experience, yeah, because if this one hadn't happened, some other thing also couldn't have happened, yes. So I think it's very wise to take such perspective, yeah, to remember that control is an illusion, but on the other hand, of course, not to get into this victim mode and role and telling that you don't have an influence. Of course you do. Of course you do. And I strongly encourage you to take a stand, to show up, to show the universe that something is dear and important to you. But on the other hand, and this is also good, that you don't have to carry all this burden of your own transformation on your shoulders, because you can co-create with the universe. Yes, so just set a goal, just forget about the outcome, or don't be so clinging and don't be so attached to this. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the beauty, enjoy this unexpected synchronicities and situations and all what is happening to you on this path, and also have some curiosity, and don't judge immediately the events that are happening to you. Don't be so instant with it, because of course it is very easy for us to say, yeah, this was good, this is bad, but as I said, we are experiencing only small part in the particular moment of all this huge picture. Yes, so you see one puzzle, whether the universe, God, angels, they see all the huge picture. And from this perspective, thinking all the things that are happening to us are good for us, are good for our growth. And remember that the universe is doing something for you, not against you. Yes, so enjoy this journey and keep telling yourself that, well, even especially when something, inverted commas, bad will happen, tell yourself, good thing, bad thing, I don't know. Because in fact you don't know in this moment, and you will be able to tell your opinion maybe after a couple of weeks, or maybe after a couple of years. Yeah, so learning and growing, I think this is why we are here. This is our purpose. Our purpose is to transform, and especially now when we are undergoing these changes on an individual level and on the collective level. So it's good to have some of your strategies, let's call it, yeah. But on the other hand, to let go, on the other hand, to surrender. On the other hand, remember that you are not alone. You are not alone, that everything that is happening to you. It's happening for you, and it's not happening against you. So that's basically all for today. Of course, I'm inviting you to join my group on Facebook, Awesome Authentic Women. And I would be happy if you share in the comments where you are now on your journey, whether you feel that you are sitting in a comfort zone, or maybe you are taken out of that, and how do you feel, and what are your hints to feel good and to maneuver in this uncertain times. And of course, if you want to meet me, if you are curious how it would be to work with me, of course, I'm inviting you to a 60-minute authenticity session. You can click on the header, Facebook header, and on the right you will see the link and you can schedule a meeting. So thank you very much. Have a great day, and remember, there is no such a thing like control. But you can survive, and you can more than survive. You can have a beautiful life. Bye bye.